Hello. Hi,
Hi.
Fernanda. How are you?
Good, good, good. Um, I wanted to ask you if we could make some we have this um, or, orchestra things.
Okay.
Mhm. And I'm going to prepare an audition for an orchestra, just a summer orchestra. And I was thinking that it will be also maybe useful when we alternate.
Sure.
Things and the exercises.
Yes. What do you need to play there for audition?
Tchaikovsky Symphony, Fourth Symphony, some
Say again, I didn't hear.
excerpts of Tchaikovsky Fourth Symphony,
Okay. What else?
and one Mozart First Movement.
Mozart
I want to play
39? S-dur?
G major.
Okay. What else? No
And
Mozart concerto, nothing?
no,
Only two orchestra pieces, that's it?
Mozart G major.
G major what? Concerto?
Mozart.
Okay, but Mozart what? Orchestra piece or symphony piece?
Concerto.
Ah, okay. So one concerto
Uh-huh.
and that one piece orchestra piece. That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, no problem. Yeah, then let's start. Let's do quickly our main thing and then go to it.
I wanted to ask you also. I have one ugly bow and one good bow, but actually I was using the ugly bow and I think it's better. Can you hear the difference?
I'm not sure your microphone will let us to hear, but let's try. Sometimes when I can, yeah. You know what? Make the camera a little bit more down that I can see your bowings. Yes. Maybe even little more would be also okay. Yeah, okay, better. So let's start one more time. When do you need to play this?
On I had to make a recording on the weekend.
Ah, okay, so quickly. Okay, so it's important to know how far we shall go. Alright, one more time. think it will be enough. I don't think they will listen longer than that, than this. You know, it's not bad if we consider that you played first time for me and we have to play it in 3 days. So we have very little possibilities to work here on, but actually the substance is good. I like it. So you have to be aware what is important for you getting in the orchestra. The most absolutely important thing, most essential, is the rhythm. That it will be always. Let it be even little square, you know, quadratish. Yeah, but don't be romantic. Don't be, you know, free. And things like that. These things are acceptable when you are playing solo in a concert, but not for Probespiel. Okay? So, in this case, actually, you play quite rhythmical, but stronger. Think about it. Are you going to record it just by your own, not piano, no? Just solo. Yeah, even better. So, count. When you play, you count. Yam pam para para param pam para para piram pam param pam pa ti da da da, etc. So just be always. This should dictate you what to do. And if I do pam 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 pam, whatever I do, this is the most important part, and then I follow with, you know, with my hands, let's say. Okay, so rhythmical is the most important. You play quite rhythmical. For somebody who plays for me for first time, it's quite alright. I like it the way it is. Of course, I expect from Salzburger specialists a little bit more qualities, you know, so the way it's taught to you. It's not the highest quality, actually. And, you know, just in general, I'll tell you something which will be helpful not only now, but in general when you apply for the orchestra. Orchestras in general consist out of many personalities of different nations, different age, different temperament, different schools. Okay, so and all of them think they know how one needs to play the Mozart concerto. Why? Because most of them, let's say if we are talking about violinists, have played this concerto already, you know, for many years, and they get, you know, somehow strict in their mind that this is the way, his own way is the best, you know. And of course some oboe player and other people who are mostly present in the Probespiel or the audition, they have heard also, so they know also more or less what they are expecting. So, and of course the Polish guy and the German and the Japanese and American and whatever, you know, are different in their imagination and in their habits, in the way they are accepting. But all of us, everyone, is tolerant in more or less, you know, in certain degree. And what your goal is to play a Mozart which will be accepted by German, Polish, Russian, and American and Japanese. So, what kind of Mozart is that Mozart? Is the one which meets, you know, in the center. So it should be rhythmical, it should be not too many, let's say, glissandi, the bowings and things like that should be more or less, you got the message?
No, I was putting myself like invisible.
I see, I understand. Okay, so you know what I mean. So we have to make a certain concept for Mozart which will be always working. Okay? In the concert you can play the way you want. It can be fast, it can be virtuoso, it can be romantic, it can be baroque, it can be whatever, you know. And if I don't like it, it's okay. Still, it doesn't break your life. But for playing in the orchestra, you know, getting into the orchestra, you need to get everyone voting for you, because one more voice can decide your future. Okay? So in this case, thanks God, it's not so serious. It's just student orchestra what you are preparing you for, but you know what I mean. It's a good training for the future for you. Okay, so it's in general should be very rhythmical. Intonation is all right. One more thing which I'm missing here is accent. It's quite nice the way you are playing, but it needs more accents because this makes Mozart more alive. Yam pam para para param pa, not pam pa para pam pa, things like that. I don't say you are playing that way, but it's like a glass of champagne, you know, the freshest and good temperate it's something, and if it stays for hours and it's or one night, it's completely different. Yes, so that's what I'm talking about. We need the best qualities. Okay, and it's done by accents, which we can tune very quickly right away. Let's begin one more time. Yeah, stop. First of all, the tempo you have to decide very well before you play. Yam pam para yam pam pam ba, and then begin. Okay, don't begin because I feel that you don't really know how to play, and when you just begin and somehow you get in, and right now it was, for instance, not the best tempo, so it should be drive, because yam pam 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 pam, yam pam 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 yam pam 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 pam. So it should be little bit more, you know. All right. Let me the first chord is not good. You don't know how to begin. You have to begin always from the string. So it's very simple. And maybe there are some exceptions, but 99.999 is from the string. Doesn't matter if it's fortissimo, if it's pianissimo, if it's up or down. Alright? So you play down bow beginning, alright. I would suggest that you practice it for a while. Something like this. So I want you to have two good double stops, two intervals when you are playing. Let's try. Try to make it with smaller bow in the lower part. Something like this. Okay, but I don't remember if I have told you already. The chord always made out of, it has a certain proportion. So 1 in the lower part and 3 on the upper. So you play almost half. It's not good. So you see, I play so much and then I break. You play something like that, it doesn't help you really. So The ideal is this. But to make it, just to practice the part where you need to break, I would do this way. Because this is the part where you need technically to break the chord. One more time. Don't stop between, okay? Don't make pause. If it would be 4 voices, then it would be this way, but the technical is the same. So practice here the way I show you, because you need with the hand to get used to. Your hand is not used to it, so train it. Now ta-ya, 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 ta-ya. Intonation is not the best, and you didn't notice I have Schwerpunkt, I have the emphasis, ta-ya, 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 so accent here is also necessary. Yes. Play. Better. And now put singing. Ta-ya, ta-ya. Ta-ya, ta-ya, ta. If, look, 1/4 chord is made out of 16 notes, that 4/16, yeah, and 1/16 is in the lower part, 3/16 upper part with the emphasis. Okay, but right now when we make ta-ra, 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 so we make the half of the whole thing, it means 50-50. Ta-ra, 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 and always with the accent. So, because we want to train your hand to make the right, you know, kickstart or whatever. It's not. And also put some body movement in it. It will help you very much. You watch me when you are playing, because I can help you. Little bit more. This kind of movement from hold. Vibrato. Yeah, but try to sing. You are just making break, you know, this kind of thing. But we want to sing. This is singing. Make it, you know, the technically good functioning thing. It's not really good functioning in your case. Sing. Yeah, and don't make pause in between. Make really connected singing. Ta-ya, ta-ya, ta-ya. Yes, better, but it's still, you have to make 20, 30, 40, more, you know, to get really used to it. It should be happening without you. You don't need to do anything. It has to work itself. So you do it so many times until it just works in sleep, while you sleep, you know. Yeah, and as I say, from the string would be good, not as I did right away, but So, really prepared. I don't want you to begin on the stage something like this, but the touch will be the best touch. So, you know, if you prepare it for 1 second, later on it can be 1.1 second, 0.1 second, you know, much less, 10 times less, but still it will be not hitting, okay? Alright, so you practice this. Now, the second step should be this. You play down, down, or down, up?
Down, down.
Alright, so let's try this. Don't go on. That's it. No. No. We need this. The first one. Really singing. It's not one note. It's the double stop. It's the interval. So, and this is the emphasis. It's not yam pam, but yam pam, da 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 yam pam. All right. So, and sing. By the way, it's very interesting to know. Okay, it's fine. Play. Try one more time. Yampa. No. Long and full. Now it's good. Yes, now it's good. And 2 accents. The yampa. Okay, so you are getting into it. I tell you one more time and then we go on. You need to practice. So you again work on the first chords. First of all, half in the lower part. Then the singing, and then so you understood these 2-3 steps. First, in the beginning, you have to practice. These are 3 same elements, but there are Auftakt, main, and then tara tara tara, tara tara tara. All right, so. So you play it a little different, but actually if we would have time, I would highly suggest that you make it the way I am doing. So practice it in very slow tempo. So I'm playing slowly and exactly the majors are, the proportions are perfect, but my trill is 2 times. Not 4 or 5 because I'm doing slow. I do exactly mechanically what my hands need to make in faster tempo. So I play. I play 2 times trill and not 3, not 4, not 1, but 2. Understand? It can be even slower. I don't mind. I'm just making like twice, 4 times, 8 times slower. I'm making it much slower, making it bigger, like in a tight loop. Okay, I'm making it slow, making it exactly the way it should be, and then putting again in the right time. Okay, so in original it's this way. I play. So it doesn't matter how slow. This is not a, you can make any slow you want. The tempo is uninteresting. Important that you teach your hand to make like a machine, you know, the right work and do it optimal. So most of the time people get verkrampft here. You have to be relaxed. Quite pianissimo here and here, both. Let's try it one time. I want you to get it beautifully. Slowly. Not bad. I don't wait afterward because you won't have this time in fast tempo. So imagine it's written down. Yeah, it's right. Bravo. Yeah. Only you have to add this note as well. You don't need. You don't need. Okay, now an important thing. We have to have. I told you when we have 2 notes, one is more important. We have here quite a lot of notes, so there are a couple of important notes you have to know, and you have to build on those notes. So first one is which one? Is this one? So, in slow tempo, make sure that you don't play too many notes. In fast tempo, even more. Okay? So, it mostly should be done on the, like electrical little bite. Pa, tar-ram, pam, tar-ram, pam, tar-ram, tar-ram. So, get it done. Slow, slow. One more time. Very good. Okay. Very good. So, you need time, of course, to digest, because it needs really, it may be 5 minutes, it can be 15 minutes, doesn't matter. You do it couple of times, as much as you need, until your body will accept it, because your body has to do it. You don't do it from here. You do it mechanically, and the mechanic needs certain investment of your time and dedication and right concept, right thinking. Right thinking for me is the accents, knowing exactly where one has to be, because you have to concentrate yourself on the accent. Accent will play for you. I don't play it. I just make pa-ram, pa-yam. I make two accents. The in between happens everything what I have arranged by when I was practicing. Okay, so. And I suggest that you practice, you have 3 days, yeah? Practice very slow. As you see, I have in between the right pauses, the accent, the length of the bow. Play this way or anything. I'm very precise. I have little pause in between to make it scherzando.
And do you leave the bow between a little bit?
I played one time for you that you know what is better than the one in Salzburg. It's taught to you. So I haven't played it for many, maybe 10 years, but it would be good to have this little character difference. So, as I told you last time, I need to play it one time slow to remember everything. Now I'm playing fast and I'm not so good because I didn't play so many years. So if I played one time through in, let's say, 70% tempo, everything the machine puts again in the memory, you know, will be refreshed. So, I played it for you to give you little ideas in general because I don't remember every detail you played. But it's good to know. Maybe there are some things are you know, reminding, giving you some ideas. But right now, let's play it one more time the first part, the first line, and then move forward. Okay, stop. Not bad, but think about to yam, pa, count better. I want you to be in tempo little more. It's little too sounds like weak, you know. It should be more muscular, you know, young and fresh. So with accents and right timing. Okay, so I would suggest you don't make the Nachschlag because right now it's for you difficult. Later on we can practice these things, but you don't need this part. Alright? So it will be easy. It will be no problem. You know what I don't like? This one. This one I don't like. This is on Schlag. Nicht davor. This is the difference. This is the difference. So you are playing sort of Vorschlagmäßig, etc. It's not good. It's on the Schlag, on the beat. Count. No. It's a 16 note, like those. Like those notes. You are playing shorter than 16. Aha. Okay? Actually, always when Mozart writes that way, I don't know why he used that technique, but doesn't matter. It's always 16, and it's on the beat. It's kein Vorschlag.
Yeah.
Alright? So you have more of this coming, and it should be like a 16 note on the beat. And then comes 3/16. Taram, taram, tam. This is 3/16 note, so 8 with point. Always. Especially when he writes something like this. I mean, if there is some things where 4/16, sometimes he used the same technique, you have to know and play it as a 16. So let's go on. Next part. Ta-da! Pa-da. Aha, pow. Alright? No. Alright. I don't like the chords in general, so the same thing, like first time. You practice as I showed already. You will get the recording, watch it, alright? So now you play and you stay on one note. No. Stay as long as possible on two to make it sound great, beautiful, rich. Otherwise, this is too poor. Too poor, yeah. But so keep the open A as long as you can. Don't make pauses, sing. So, you know what? Plan to keep this almost to the end, the octave. So, you keep it as long as possible, and then only the last eighth part of the 2/4 chord you just play solo on one, stay on one note. That's it. Yeah, I play. It's not difficult. It's management, all right? So you have to manage it. That's it. And when you are repeating ta-ra, 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 keep it to the end. And make the open string really singing in the hole, yeah? Really big. Aha, perfect. Yes, yes, very good. Okay, this is done, but you have to practice. Now, I wouldn't go to the tip. Stay not far from tip. Will be better organized. It's the more difficult and you can do whatever you like. Here are possibilities. Try. Yeah. For me, it's not 2 times the same. But first time is singing, second time is maybe coquetting, you know. Something like that, or at least a little bit. Because if it would go on, which sometimes happen, it wouldn't be staying the same, right? So, develop, talk. It's always fun and it's always joy. It's always flirting by Mozart. It's all the time, you know, these fluids of fun and conversation and dialogue and things. Maybe, maybe not, something like that. So make fun, more, not just so simple. Okay, play one more time and let's go on. Yeah. This one, not too small, not like a Schwänzchen, yeah, little, you know, ending. No, it's. They should be full, these notes. Play this. Yeah. Yeah, but here you need to sing, not scherzando. Don't take a part. No, but it's already boring, but this is cantilena. And again funny. Or depends how you play, doesn't matter. But again, makes it singing, and again, all right, let's see. We will see. Something like that. Play this part again. Good connected, very well connected, legatissimo. Yeah. You know what? Pam param param pa pam pa pam takatam takatam. So not too small. Okay. All right. All right. So you have to practice, but. No, but. And tar pam pam. Stop. This is not the same two times. One time is Auftakt, another time is Hauptnote. So 16 notes. Try. No. Param. Do it yourself one time. Param. Param. Piram. So it's 16. Piram. So it's a little bigger than you are thinking. You play. No. Param. On the beat. On the beat. Param. Param. Piram. Param. Yes. Yes.
In the first, the accent is in the first note.
Of course. Yes. It's on the beat. Don't watch the way Mozart has written. He could write on the beat 16 notes and then many long way to. He made it easy, you know. He didn't have time. He wanted to go on, so that's why he made it the easiest way for him. But you have to understand that it's a 16. Param, piraram. Okay. Okay. Now this. Yes.
How do you practice this?
This way. Long, short, and then. Yeah. So I make little accent on the second one and make it short. It makes the scherzando feeling, you see? So, try. Intonation. You have too many notes. Make accents. Param, pam, param. At least first one, but here we make extra also on the second one. But this is difficult, so. I have 3 accents here. Alright, so practice it. Don't care about this recording you are going to make. It will be alright. You are good for this recording. Practice for yourself to get these things, you know, refresh your champagne. Your champagne is not really fresh right now. Okay? It's not very old, so it's again a good news, but you can make it, you know, tune it a bit. Go on. Stop. From the string, not this way. if you are going to make it little different, doesn't matter. From the string will be more practical. You doesn't need to prepare 1-2 seconds before. You practice like that, but when you are used to prepare, then your touch will be cultivated. Alright? So, light, beautiful, big bow, and a lot of air, and two notes, one is little more. He actually Mozart wrote but we don't have the time to do it really beautifully, so and practice to sing, to begin to sing. Let's try. Maybe a little slower will be more useful. This is better tempo. Now let's practice a little bit. Only first bar. Only that. Ah. Beautiful. Yeah. Very good. So you do it so many times until you get with your heart completely aligned. That is Ausdruck von deinem Herz und deiner Seele wird und nicht irgendwie mechanisch ein bisschen gebremst. So. I'm free. I do it so many times until I get free everywhere, in the left hand, in the right hand, here, everywhere. I get just, you know, like, actually this is the right state in which you have to play Mozart. So do it so many times, at least this little detail. This is a part of the big thing, but make so many times until this detail will be as perfect as possible. I'm sure you would, I don't know your hands, but maybe somebody finds the one of fingers not very beautiful and you would like to have a possibility to make this finger as beautiful, as straight, as elegant, as perfect as possible. Work on that detail and it will become, you know, at least here playing violin is not a big deal. So practice and get, you did already quite well. But if you work little more, you will love it. So for me, you know, I don't play. I just like go in the water, you know, just dive in. So I need to practice this part, so I will. But I'm talking about this one. It's like fresh air for me. What can be more better than this? I don't know any better. If I would work on it. But this I like the most. I'm flying, yeah? isn't it? So, because everything listen to my command and my impulses and things, and I'm not playing everything. I'm playing just the pam 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 ta 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 tam pam pam. The rest in between, I don't care so much. The rest works. It's not my business. It's the business of, you know, player. So, you will do it quite well. So you need to practice slow. You have to put more accents. And in general, try to sing a little more. And be absolutely precise. This is the first thing you need. You are quite well for the normal student, level. It's all right what you play. It's not somehow too bad. Not at all. But it's not good enough. So think when you are practicing. It doesn't matter in how slow. It should be in that tempo, perfect timing. So if I practice, I would practice it in slow tempo. But here is already plenty of perfection in time. Here is nothing going wrong and nothing going less or longer, and that must be. So it's in slow tempo, everything in its place. Play it as much as until you get really free, you know, gewichtlos, weightless, that you begin to fly. So. So pause in between is perfectly gemessen, yeah? Not, but... so long until it works itself. And I need to live here, I need to enjoy here and, you know, make fun, and the rest will follow. Okay, so you are doing quite well. You have about 75% of what I'm talking here, which is a lot for a normal student. For what you need right now, it's fine. But as you see, there is a possibility to make it really good, so that you will be very proud of it, and you go everywhere and you get what you want. You go to whatever orchestra you like, you get it. If you don't get it there, you will get it in other place. So you are so confident that you are worth. You know that you are good. And if you get, it's fine. If you don't get, it's fine. Because somewhere else, maybe a better place is waiting for you. So this inner confidence I want you to gain. This is the real, you know, wertvoll. You know that you are the one who can. Yeah? This is important. That's why practice exactly and begin with rhythms and then with accents and then, you know. And vibrato is alright, a little bit too slow, but vibrato we don't need to practice here. We will practice in other things. Oh, you know what? I have to stop today at 12 because somebody is waiting for me already in Canada, another student. But actually, we have discussed with you the most important things you need to know. And we did it quite precisely in the beginning. In general, we don't need to change anything, so you play the way you are playing. Just make erfrischt, yeah? The concept should be a little bit more now accentuate and precise and things like that. The rest is quite beautiful you play.
Just one last question. How do you make the difference between forte and piano? Do you do it with speed or with Gewicht, with weight?
Gewicht. It's extremely easy. You have to play both the same light. This is the ground, basic. Now. This is fat, really juicy, alright? The rest is, you don't need to play forte. You don't need it.
Okay.
So, you play, that's why light everything. By the way, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 4, 4, 4. So, take away all the druk. Okay, so. So it's not forte piano, it's just one note that should be big, the rest you don't care anymore. That's it. So it comes from experience, otherwise it's written forte piano and it's difficult. And it doesn't really work if you do forte piano, but the Mozart's musical idea is this. And technically it should be done different. So light and then first note. Play this for me one time that I know that you understand. This is something like poco forte, fat, big vibrato. The rest you don't, just piano. Yeah, and help with bow. Yeah, now you did correct. Don't give too much bow. Too much. Less bow and different quality. Yeah, but you are playing already, it's becoming a little dangerous because the fingers and so. So think 2, 2, 2, the 2 to play only the half, and then think 4 to make even less. It's important. Now in legato, the same. The same but in legato. Now for. Yeah. As lighter you play, as better it works. And the work for fingers is not complicated, so. This kind of thing is not really complicated, okay? So you don't need to make worry. Just make clarity. That's what you have. You are really need here. Okay, my dear, that's it for today. It was quite nice. We didn't make whole thing and we didn't make the other part, but doesn't matter. Right now you need this, and you got, I think, some good ideas to work on.
Yes.
Take your time, practice in slow tempi, and then it will be fine.
Thank you.
You're
Maybe
welcome.
we can keep working, even if not just for the this recording, but working. For example, a Mozart concerto that I can.
Yes, I think this is the best for you, and nobody's bothering you. Nobody will. Your teacher don't need to control and tell something else. So you are free now here, and now you can get ideas I'm giving you and work on it. It's a good idea. And Mozart is useful for everything, for orchestra and also for your solo, for everything. So it's a good idea. And we will make also everything, also second, third movement, so that you have at least one concerto done well.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
Ciao.
Bye.